Today on TC Finds, with the help of the man with the plan and the mustache, we create something never done before to a minivan. Hello! Welcome to another episode of TC Finds. Today is a cool day. Not really. It's actually quite hot. Today we're going to do something that the world has never seen and has never been done before. We are going to build a front replacement bumper for a minivan. Yes, that's right. I said exactly what I said a minute ago. We're going to build a front replacement, mainly because of what I'll show you here in a second. One little pooch did a whole lot of damage to my wife's car, but she did more damage to the dog, but not all the damage, so that dog had to be taken probably somewhere for the damage to be totaled, you know what I'm saying? Or one bullet, something like that. So we don't want that. We want to be able to one and done. Out. So that's what I intend to do. We're gonna go full on Mad Max and build a really cool bumper for this. The damage that was inflicted was mainly right here. That cracked, this was pushed out, that up here ripped off. This is all pushed out down here. It's cracked here going all the way around. Just not good. So if we have a real bumper, that should never happen again. It'll just ruin everything when it hits everything else. So that'll be perfect. All right, it is the night before bumper day. I have a bumper laying over there, and I have junk plastic sitting right there. I'm gonna try to get the junk plastic off tonight. That way I know if I need to pick up hardware, there's that. I could grab it in the morning before it gets, we get into it. But next time you see this, that bumper cover is gonna be gone because it sucks, because it's broken. Remember? This is the literally the easiest thing to do. Screw here, screw here. Bolt there. That one was ripped from the accident. And yeah, I think it'll come off. Oh, I gotta get this out from the grill around here. Not too bad. Here's what it looks like with the bumper cover off. Here's the crash bar. The valance is still held up there somehow, but we could probably just snip that off. Oh yeah. Easy as pie. I'm gonna be fighting these, I'm sure. And of course the computers. Right there next to water and stuff. So that's a good thing. Right here's what perfection is. Cut, trace, and repeat. Because of engineers. That's where your fender's bolted, and that's a thing with fins in the way. Rusty old metal on a brand new minivan.
Step one.
Step one.
Let's start with 6 degrees. $100 trinket?
$100? No.
Yeah.
But it welds like garbage, wouldn't it?
Yep.
That's what I would think.
Absolute garbage.
We'll have to just see how bad it is. But it's better than starting that noisy, you know what, on that thing. And how much does that weigh? 80 pounds?
72.
72, yeah. Not worth it.
How much do we need to go?
What was the first one you did? 6?
6.
Maybe 6. This is your one and only task. You must see it through all the way.
Is it?
Yep. Are they the same?
They're super close.
It's mocked up with precise measuring devices. Only the best. Including a stick. Right there. So now to see where we're going to mount this, the sunbuck. got our mounts clamped in place. That should be quite strong that way. And it's sitting on it to boot. So that should be really good. Okay, what do we got to do?
Angle it in and in.
In and in.
And in and in.
Because my thought was to come down here and kind of follow this and copy that angle below, and then we could cage that for airflow. But you're saying in here.
Yeah, well, you wanted to do square off of this.
Yeah.
Right? But
yeah.
laid in.
Yeah.
I want to do laid in and laid in. So it'll come down like this.
Oh, ankled.
Yeah, see.
Oh, that'd look way better. That will look killer. And that would then give us something cool to plate here.
Side, yeah.
Yeah. Whew. I'm definitely going to owe you tacos here in a few minutes. So we got the ears cut off. It's definitely less intrusive, is a polite word. I had to figure out what to do everywhere. What does a Swiffer wet jet have to do with building a bumpers, eh?
Cardboard assisted design. That's what.
Very technical.
This is not heavy.
So now what here?
Etch and sketch.
Etch and sketch. You know about that. You're a kid, right? That was before her time. These young kids have tablets nowadays and they can pay attention. Guess we need another hand.
See.
Looky there. One corner.
Get the welder ready.
Beautiful. It is the next day. Progress about stopped where we just were a scene ago, mainly because I had to go pick up another project that y'all aren't going to find out about till later on, you see. So today, I've got a lot to do. It's Sunday, and wife needs to drive this car tomorrow. It's not going to be all the way finished till we see it later, but it's going to be awfully close. I intend to fully finish the front and at least get everything tacked up there. That way it's drivable. None of this flapping plastic will be going on, nothing like that. So we're gonna have some time-lapse time. I'm just gonna work. Wish me luck. Right there. Not sponsored by Rain, by the way. This is why I have to close in. Cut up on the side, and I just gotta cut it out. And then this fit ever so perfect. Right. I think that will do the trick. Then I could come from that, come up right there because that's where it hits. Come up, close that in nice and pretty. And then figure out the madness here. But I should go ahead and cut this piece for the other side. That way I don't get too far ahead of myself. Then we'll tack all this in place. It's coming along, but you literally kind of just play with it as you go. There's no rhyme or reason or way to it. You can plan it, but you have the technology, the skill set. I'm a half Mexican boy playing with cardboard. What am I supposed to do? I've been fighting this number for a minute, just trying to figure out what will work best. It's looking like I could tuck this guy back there, then bring this guy. I guess I should put that there first. No, did I do that wrong? No. Bring that guy there. Then have that guy in there. Or something. Worst part of it. Maybe. Well, there it is. It's not exactly as I was planning. So that one's sitting a hair taller than it, but I don't know if it's correct or incorrect. You tell me. But I'm gonna go ahead and weld that when I pull the bumper off, and then I'm gonna grind it all smooth. So it will have a step. Maybe it's the best way, maybe it's not. It's a way. This side came out okay, but I do definitely have more gap there, which, you know, you can only get so perfect, I suppose. If Zane was here, he would. So now I'm gonna do this side and that side to add some rigidity to this, because that kind of moves around and that could rattle and drive somebody insane. So that's next. I think all I'm gonna do is do flat plate to there, and then flat plate and kill it there. And I think that'll look pretty sweet. So got a burning daylight here. Sun will be down before I know it. So I'm gonna hurry. Sometimes you think about accounting for everything and you don't quite account for everything. If I would have done that sucker just a tickle lower, I could have closed that gap altogether. But that's nothing I can't fill in and weld. After I pull the bumper off again, and when they go to weld the whole thing, we could weld a strip in there. How about that though? The line carrying straight through there. It's gonna be pretty sick. All right, got a lot going on there. Grinded and all welded, it'll look a whole lot better. But what I am quite happy with is my plastic. I just cut. Oh, you can see where we splattered. I just cut it, followed that line, and it'll work out pretty good. I'm just gonna weld a little tab here to keep it from a flopping, and it should be in good shape. And then I'll come around, do the same thing on this side. All right, we are on day 365 of a year in the past, which really doesn't matter because we're working on the bumper again. It's actually been 2 weeks since you last saw me and maybe Fat Gus, I don't know, working on the bumper. I have a little bit left to do as far as closing things up. I have this little strip here and the strip across in front of the grill. And fog light holes or something. Now most any of you get packages from Amazon, right? That's all you need to design your $10,000 bumper. All you need is a little bit of that. And you scratch your head a bunch. That's about where I want it there. Then I could break it from that point up there to maybe that point there and turn it in. Something like that, maybe? Ish, hopefully. I don't know. That's what makes it difficult. That right there, I know it's hard to tell. I think that's about what we're gonna want. Something along those lines. So now to cut and see if it'll actually work. That's the hope anyways. Then that part will be easy. That'll be one single strip. That kind of works. Kind of works. I mean, there would be better. It's here, like so. It was kind of hard getting the cardboard to do exactly what I was intending. Immediate thought right here is I could twist it and have it go up right around in there and get it to match this line that's currently here. It is gonna be a little tricky, but I might be able to do it. All we do is try, right? So that was pretty far off. My idea to go higher was probably a bad one. So we can rectify that. Pretty easily, I'd imagine. Ish. But the twist where I really want to put it, which was right here. Oh, sugar. That's kind of what I came up with for the bend. It's the best thing. Worst. For what? It may work. I think I'm gonna tack it in place because I kind of like it there. And then I'll mark where I want to pin it later. Actually a little big, but we could grind that out. That's fine. pull back on that too. I think we got something though. Now we're just gonna do it all again on the other side. Why? All right, she is just about closed up. I need to add metal here and here. That way you close that. And I need to trim this right here to flow with the grill a little bit more. But overall, there's what it looks like. I'm pretty pleased with it. The part I'm looking forward to is actually really welding this up. Before I got too far, I went ahead and marked out where I'm going to do my cut to close or to flow with that. That way we aren't super close. Same on this side. That'll just give room for air if anything bumps. Welding it up, yeah, it takes a lot of time, but it'll be good to see it truly come together as one piece. And then grinding it out, it'll look pretty professional. It's the hope, anyway. Just a poor feller putting metal together. So let's get started on that. Time lapse and go. There it is off the van. I hate myself, but I end up scratching the headlight, but I'll eventually replace that. It is not as heavy as one would think. I am going to weigh it because I am awfully curious. But you could kind of just see what it looks like behind here. Nothing special. Just a bunch of metal. Now, to truly weld it up all the way, I'm gonna put a brace piece there to there to keep things from moving. I'll probably do the same here just because when you heat it, it likes to, you know, worm. All right, sports fans, she is grounded. Probably 2.5 hours of grinding, maybe a little more. And it's as good as it's gonna get. Then I took caulk, because I think that's the right thing to do, and fill stuff. All I had was brown. So, working with what we got. Maybe that was the wrong thing, maybe that was the right thing. You tell me. I guess I could have used Bondo. I haven't finished cleaning that section of caulk yet, but it's about ready for paint. Gonna mask everything off because pulling the bumper off is actually a small ordeal, not a huge ordeal, but it's enough that I don't want to do it again and scratch my headlights more. So, gonna mask everything real good and chute it. And we'll use something special to chute it. I'll show you. Today's choice of paint is Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. This stuff looks good and it'll stick to anything and everything. It'll even stick to me. That's not the point here. So these are both used cans, so we'll see how much they splatter. The one thing I didn't buy. You want to go with a base coat first, just something light, get it tacky, and then give it a little more. Little did I know, as I was painting away, something a little magical would begin to happen. And the creation would come to life. And then it hit me. The creation the man with the mustache and I had made was the only one of its kind. It would forever stand alone as the one and only MAD-MAXI. Alright fellas, that's gonna do it for the minivan front replacement bumper. It was a labor of love and a lot of work, and I'm still not quite done. It could be grinded better, it could be painted better. Time. She drives it every day. I don't have time every day. So for now, it's gonna protect her, my wife, my children, and, you know, shoot to kill. Anyways, it's time to literally get going to the next adventure right now. So I'll see you next time. You'll see where I'm headed in a future episode, 1 year. And please like and subscribe. Just a button, just a button. That's it. We're working through it. But thank you all for your support, comments, all of it. Thank you all very much. So if we take any wisdom from this episode, make sure your wife hits a puppy with her car, grow a mustache, learn metalwork, and maybe one day we'll be cool as Zane.